That white chalky powder on concrete or brick walls has a name. It's called efflorescence. And it might look just like a cosmetic issue, but it can actually indicate moisture intrusion that leads to major structural and indoor air quality problems. And understanding efflorescence helps you recognize potential moisture disasters before they happen. Efflorescence forms when dissolved salts are deposited on material surfaces after water evaporates. The moisture comes from groundwater or rainwater moving through porous materials like concrete, brick, and stone. As water moves through these materials by capillary action, it carries salts for the ride. And capillary action can wick water up to 6 miles vertically. That's the same process trees use to transport water from their roots to the leaves. Building materials in contact with soil naturally wick water inward and upward. Concrete footings poured directly on soil without capillary breaks start this wicking process. Sometimes it's called the rising damp. And here's where efflorescence becomes dangerous. When capillary water reaches the surface and evaporates, salt concentrations increase. Nature wants equilibrium. So water rushes toward salt deposits through osmosis, creating massive hydrostatic pressures. Osmotic pressures can reach 3,000 to 5,000 psi. Well, that's stronger than concrete's structural strength of 2 to 3,000 psi. When these osmotic pressures exceed material strength, the result is cracking and spalling. The materials literally break apart. Hydrostatic pressure and freeze-thaw cycles and high moisture materials, they both cause spalling. Both efflorescence and spalling can be prevented with proper capillary breaks like polyethylene sheeting under the slabs. Inspectors must distinguish efflorescence from mold growth. Efflorescence turns to powder when touched with your fingers, forms on inorganic materials, dissolves in water, and is typically white, could be yellow or brown. Mold doesn't powder. It grows on organic substances. It doesn't dissolve in water and can be of any color. If it's purple, pink, or black, it's not efflorescence. Prevention includes hydrophobic sealants and proper construction practices like covering the bricks overnight and installing capillary breaks. And then removal, that includes pressurized water, diluted acid with proper safety precautions, or scrubbing. However, water removal can cause reabsorption and reappearance of efflorescence. So you want to document the efflorescence in your inspection reports because it indicates excessive moisture conditions that can encourage mold growth, wood rot, and water damage to materials, and reduced insulation effectiveness. Efflorescence is the early warning system for moisture problems that can become structural problems. Efflorescence might look cosmetic, but it represents powerful moisture forces at work, and understanding the capillary action and osmotic pressure behind it helps you educate your clients about potential problems and the importance of proper moisture control from the foundation up.